Today marks 3 years for my channel, Talks with TJ. And the words that come to mind, like first and foremost, grateful, humbled, thank you to each and every one of you tuning into videos, engaging in the comment section, subscribing, sharing. I had no idea where this would go. I still have no idea where this will go. I don't, but I just wanted to say thank you for 3 years. But no, like, honest question, where in the hell do I go from here?
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish and one.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video, Talks with TJ, aka TJ Two Shoes Chains. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video. If you're new, hey, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. Definitely hit the like button no matter what. Like, no, really, that helps creators out. So hit the like button. Even if you exit this video right now, hit the like button. And then to Swoosh Crew, you guys help make this possible. So thank you again so much. Yeah, it's been 3 years. I started this channel back April, I believe it was April 8th of 2018, might have been like the first video of the revamped channel. And the whole purpose of that, you know, me coming back, it was really to share 2 of my passions with those that would really connect with it. And that's sneakers, but also just basic money management and just providing that information and that value to individuals that tuned in. You know, I understand that it's very obscure, it's different, it's not what's normally done in this space, right? This space is hyper-focused on consumerism, so why in the world are you telling people to save money and focus on long-term investing versus just flipping sneakers and hold or sell and you know, no, that's not why I decided to enter sneaker YouTube. I did it knowing the ebbs and flows that would come with it. However, there are 3 points I really want to touch on, no pun intended with it being the 3rd year. There are 3 points I really want to touch on in relation to this being my 3rd year that I just really wanted to share with you guys. So, you know, how do you continue to just go on? How do you sustain what you're doing for 3 years? The number one thing is 0 expectations. 0 expectations. I never had them going in, right? I came into this space to provide something I felt was missing, and I already know that it's missing in schools, right? A lot of educators and even parents, they miss the mark connecting with kids on basic money management. And because some of the tools are using, it's just mundane and it seems like rhetoric and it just doesn't hit home. And so I always hope, like, okay, they can connect with me via sneakers, right? That medium is there. So now hopefully they'll also pay attention to pass on some of the releases that are coming out to make sure that you have savings for a rainy day, because it will rain, it will pour, it will monsoon. Make sure you're investing for future you, right? Like, the shoes of today aren't going to necessarily feed you tomorrow for years and years and years. You're going to retire at some point. Most of you are not going to resell at scale. So if you have a job, just make sure that you're doing all of the things that you should be doing, right? It's not just sneakers. Life is about more than that. That's actually what my budgeting ebook talks about. It's meant for you to be able to enjoy the little things, but also plan ahead for tomorrow. And again, if you guys are ever curious, you ever want that ebook, all you have to do is email me. All the information is in the description box of every single video. So do that. I'll get it over to you, and hopefully it can help you if you're just starting that road of how to budget and understanding why it's important to plan, even like that disposable income you have. It's really smart to have a plan even for that, but I didn't have any expectations coming in this. And is it awesome for the things that it's afforded me? Yes. Like, I never expected to have, you know, brand affiliations and deals, be part of campaigns, like major brand campaigns. I never expected that, right? I've never expected to work on those campaigns and it results in sneakers and being seated. Not at all. And I still have 0 expectations today, going beyond year 3. I don't have expectations of anything. I'll continue to do what I'm doing. Now, that's not to say my time in the market is just free, because it's not. I understand there's value in what I do. So my time in the market is not free. It's not a free for all. But I also just don't have expectations of things, right? Again, my behavior on here is exactly what I would be doing even if I wasn't like up here with you guys. I would still buy the same things. I would still do the same things. So I just wanted to connect with young adults, and I've been able to do that. So having zero expectations makes this pretty easy. And I really just want to give a shout out. I'm going to say that thank you to all of you. Thank you. You tune in, you comment, you engage, you find value, you let me know that. That's what I truly appreciate. Now again, it always hits home a little bit more when people say, "Hey, love your content, but I've listened, I've paid attention." So I'm buying a little, a little less sneakers right now. I'm not buying as many sneakers, but I've accomplished X, Y, and Z in terms of, financial stability and security and what I'm setting myself up to achieve in the future. And I love hearing that. I love seeing it. So please know that that's what I'm here for. And that's what I really want you to take away from this. But also representation as a woman, as a Black woman. Like, I know that we're underrepresented so much in this space, regardless of how ingrained in the culture we've been from the start. There's still underappreciation and underrepresentation. So thank you for supporting, because I want you to be able to see someone just like you up here as a woman, and then I want you to go out as a woman and forge your own path and do your own thing in this space if you're passionate about it. So if I've inspired you in any way to do that, yeah, it's way more than I ever could have thought. But I just have to say thank you, because you guys have no idea. Listen, I could still make all of these videos, but it just wouldn't hit the same if you never watched. And then lastly, before I hopped in front of a camera, which AKA really is just a phone. Like, yes, everything you see here is all done on a phone. I don't own a DSLR or mirrorless camera. Before I hopped in front of the camera, I guess, I would enjoy my own favorite creators. And so it's wild to see, like one of my favorite creators within sneaker YouTube, it was Richie Lee, and then, his entire team with Tang and Big Boy Johnny and Lena. And now, based on being here, I bought the clothes and supported the videos. A lot of things just come full circle, and it's crazy to be able to see now the rapport and the connection built there. And so I just want to say thank you again so much, Richie, for reaching out. So if you guys aren't aware, yes, he did a vintage rapper tee project with Street Market Supply. Now, he already teased that in another video, but it comes out this Friday. You can pre-order this Friday through Street Market Supply. And so he was gracious enough to send over 2 t-shirts for me. And so one is a Pharrell shirt. So this is the back of the shirt, and this is the front of the shirt. So again, the front and back will have different prints on them. And then I also have a Travis Scott one. Now, just disclaimer for the Travis Scott one, they are changing the print on the front, so it'll be a little bit different than what you guys are seeing here. It'll be a little different. But they will have Travis Scott, Pharrell Williams, and then Kanye West available in both the vintage black wash and then in a white wash, which is not usually seen. So again, it's a pre-order, so you'll order on Friday. I believe it'll stay open for about 24 to 48 hours, I'm pretty certain. I believe the price per shirt will be $58, and then they will offer international shipping. So that's just to break down some of the facts, and you can find some of those in the comment section on Street Market Supply's Instagram page. So I would, advise you go check that out as well. They have all of the tees posted. Now for size reference, again, I'm 5'6", 130 to 132, and I received medium, so 2 medium shirts. Armpit to armpit, they measure 22 inches across, and then top of the neck to bottom hem, 29 inches. So that's just to give you a size reference. They fit, so in terms of width, it's 1 inch slimmer than a Fear of God Essential small t-shirt, to kind of give you an idea of how they'll fit. So I love it. You guys know me. Oversized, baggy look. So that's exactly what you guys are seeing here. And I chose to pair them with a Jordan 1, but also a Dunk. Now, I chose the SB Dunk High, but I chose those two because we know Travis Scott has really just set it off in terms of hype, and these being hot shoes in the market. Maybe, we'll never know if they would hold the same hype they do now, because there are some kids that would have never even looked or ventured into these styles if it weren't for Travis Scott. So I really do think we need to go ahead and give him his roses there. And then I grew up listening to Pharrell, right? And again, I was born in 89, 90s baby. So I grew up listening to Pharrell, all the collaborations he did. I mean, any song he hopped on, it just went through the roof, and you can still listen to all of them today. So again, you have no idea what can happen when you really just dive all in to whatever you're passionate about creatively. You may be able to connect with those very same people that inspired you and that you admire. You may be able to connect with them and build a different type, of relationship there where, listen, it works. You continue to be inspired. That's a new networking that's available, and I'm appreciative of it. So thank you again so much, Richie. Thank you, Street Market Supply. Make sure you guys again check out their pre-order for these vintage rapper tees on Friday that will come out. I love them, so you guys already know. Follow me on Instagram at talks.with.tj. I'll absolutely have pics posted in these, and thank you again so much for 3 years on YouTube Talks with TJ. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace out.